The Mornings with Ed show. The name of the band is Albatross Overdrive. The album is Ascendant. And that, man, was Come Get Some. We came and got some this morning. I've got Art, Rodney, Derek, and Andrew in studio. Mark he just walked in and out, whatever. But good morning, guys. Welcome.
Good morning.
What is going on?
Buddy.
Delighted that you're here, man. What a great live set. First of all, I'm not going to blow smoke in your face. I would never do that. That was an awesome live set.
Man. Thank you.
It was the breakfast burrito.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Thanks for having us here.
Oh, thanks for coming in. Now, the new album, Ascendant. You worked on it for a while. It's a 7-song LP. Tell me about the creation of Ascendant. What went into the writing of some of the songs behind that?
Well, it was kind of a longer process. We did some songs early in 2018, and then took a little break.
Right.
I had shoulder surgery, and Derek and Rodney and Art and Mark kept working on them. And then when we record, July?
Yeah, we went in the studio of July of last year.
Right.
And then we got all the vocals done and mixed and mastered back at my studio, Kaler Industries in San Pedro. And we had it mastered by our friend Matt Lynch.
Okay.
And then we had a Romanian artist, Mihai, don't know how to pronounce his last name. He did all the artwork for us. Normally we've done everything by ourselves, all the art and everything, but we kind of
The hats.
took some outside influences to kind of help out with this one.
I was going to ask you about the artwork, because the artwork on the album is tremendous, first of all. So that's Mihai, the Romanian guy who we can't pronounce his last name. Okay.
I think it's Menențiu or something like that.
Shescu or something, yeah.
Obsidian Nibs is his
Not
Facebook
to be
page.
confused with knee-high.
But we rocked a lot of these songs in the studio. We worked them out in the studio as a band, and I think that was a big...
They're still evolving.
Right.
We've changed them since we recorded.
It's very true.
Yeah,
we kind of play them a little different now.
We're playing a little different. We've been playing them for a long time. They usually start off with a riff with Derek or I sending it back and forth, and then we bring them into the studio, put on drums, jam it out. Art marinates on it for a while and comes up with his vocals when he comes up with them.
Right on. Now, Andrew, you had shoulder surgery. How long did that sideline you for?
I was out for 4 or 5 months.
Right.
I couldn't play. Couldn't get my arm over guitar, so band kept it running.
Right.
Back surgery before that.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
man. All right, so you're all right now. He's like the $6 million man now, right? We made him better than he was.
Got some metal. Yeah.
Stronger,
More like a
faster.
drug addict.
It's all that big wave surfing.
So when you're out that long, when you're hospitalized or whatever, when you can't play that long and you get back into it, did you notice rust? Was there rust?
No, there wasn't rust. It was just excitement I think we're lucky to be doing what we do, and be able to play music and 5 people come together and all have the same somewhat vision and goals and all that. So it's just more just being grateful to be able to play.
Right. But you were aching to play.
Yeah, no, it sucked. Yeah, it sucked. I mean,
The first day that he could hold a guitar, he was pretty excited.
Yeah.
We got a text.
Right. You still got a 96-mile-an-hour fastball? Is it still there?
Yes.
Right. Now, Art, you've got an amazing voice, and again, I would never just blow smoke in somebody's face, man.
Thank you.
Great voice, brother.
Well, thank you.
When did you
inhale it?
When did you gain that confidence in the voice as an instrument?
Oh, about a year ago.
Really?
About
Minutes ago.
After our third album, yeah.
Yeah. It took a little while with this band because they already had kind of a set style when I joined the band.
Right.
And so it was getting accustomed to that style and then kind of wanting to bring a little of myself into that. And so it was a little bit of kind of a learning experience for all of us.
Right.
But now we kind of niched into our sound. We kind of know where we want to take it for the next album and the next after that. So
You guys have a great sound, man. It's a vibe. It's a really, really cool vibe, man.
We love rock. We love rock. We love
Rock and
metal.
roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Rodney, drummer, obviously. Drummer's usually the troublemaker in the band, generally.
And owner of big vehicles.
So that's your giant monstrosity out in front of the studio.
It is.
All right. Now,
It is.
I understand it's only half the size of your last vehicle.
Yeah, and half the size of the one before that.
This is all true. Literally.
We're downsizing as we move along, man. So let me ask you, as a drummer. So when you obviously you're on, we have an electronic kit here in the studio. Do drummers get snooty over electronic kits versus other drums? Is there that uppity? No.
Well, I'm glad you asked. I was against playing electric drums for years, but then I went and bought some a couple years ago because, you can play at 2 in the morning in a residential neighborhood and no one can hear you.
Right.
So I used them as a tool to practice more.
Right.
But I'm unemployed and basically homeless now, so no more electric drums. I'm down to real drums in a studio.
Right. Well, you're welcome to come in here to these drums anytime,
Careful. I brought my bedroll.
6 in the morning. Serious.
So what's next on the horizon? What's next on the horizon for you guys?
Live shows.
Right. And we're already in the writing process again. So we have about 8 songs with the rough sketches done, or more or less done, and a bunch of riffs to get to. So, at our own pace, we'll do that as it comes.
Hoping to put out a full length.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well,
Probably recording in less than 6 months, though.
All right.
For sure.
Okay. Let me ask you about one song in particular that I'm just all over, and I'm thankful that you guys played it, and that's Pity Pie. Tell me about the writing behind Pity Pie. What was going on? What was going on when you wrote that?
Pity Pie was a song I wrote a very long time ago.
Okay.
And I have a bunch of those songs, and they just sat on my hard drive because I'm a recording engineer. And a lot of the bands that I did never really did anything.
Right.
But I got some really good recordings, and that was a lot of experience back then for me. And I brought that riff to the band, and Rodney liked it, and then it was kind of vibey. And then we kind of just jammed it out in the studio. It wasn't going to be on the record, and the guys went out to get some cappuccinos or something. I'm like, hey, Rodney, let's bang this out real quick, and we did it. And then Art wrote the song in 2 different sections. He wrote the beginning, and then he came to me with the amazing end chorus part. And once he threw his vocals on there, it was like,
yeah,
some of Art's best work.
yeah,
that's a winner. That's a winner right there, man.
Well, thank you.
Right on.
Yeah, I think I took a lot of just personal experience from just growing up where I grew up, and a lot of the people out there that are struggling every day with just getting by.
Right. Just getting out of bed.
Yeah. Right. So I wanted to just address that because there's been times for me, and so I know it kind of throws it out there, and definitely I wanted on this album to definitely kind of put my heart on my sleeve a little bit, so to speak, and let people out there really know that this band comes with everything. We come with not just the power of the music, but the heart of the words, and it's all love.
Perfectly written music with outstanding musicianship, man. That's how I'd put it. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. The name of the band is Albatross Overdrive. If you've missed any portion of this, you go to the KX935 website. We'll podcast it later on this afternoon. The album is called Ascendant. Look for it. Where can we find the album, and where can we find you on social media?
We have a website, www.albatrossoverdrive.com. You can find us on Facebook, you can find us on Instagram, and you can find us on Bandcamp.
iTunes, Spotify,
iTunes.
YouTube.
Just
Amazon.
about everywhere.
Every platform.
Our dating profile, I think, is finished also.
Okay.
Rodney just got his new profile picture up on that.
I invented a new dating site. It's for senior citizens. It's called carbondating.com. So it's real seniors. All right. Albatross Overdrive, Art, Rodney, Derek, Andrew, and Mark, who left us just a second ago. He had other stuff to do. I can't thank you guys enough for coming in today.
Hey, thank you so much, man.
I hope we can see you again, all right?
That'd be great.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Love you, Laguna.